Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum, dear students. This is our next problem, problem number 3, nuclear physics. Okay, first we come to our statement of this problem. Use energy methods to calculate the distance of closest approach for a head-on collision between an alpha particle having an initial energy of 0.500 million electron volt and a gold nucleus aurum 197 at rest. Assume the gold nucleus remains at rest during the collision. Part B. What minimum initial speed must the alpha particle have to approach as close as 300 femtometer to the gold nucleus? Femtometer means 10 to power minus 15 meter. Okay. Let us come towards its solution. Dear students, first we see composition of gold, that is aurum, as well as alpha particle. Okay, first we come towards gold, whose Latin name is aurum. Its mass number is 197. Mass number means number of protons plus number of neutrons. Okay, and atomic number of gold, that is aurum, is 79. That is number of protons in the nucleus. We know that number of protons in the nucleus is equal to the number of electrons revolving around the nucleus. Okay, so this number, that is 79, is important for us for solving this problem because it describes atomic charge on gold. Okay, now we come towards alpha particle. Composition of alpha particle shows that it has 2 protons and 2 neutrons. So electric charge on alpha particles is equal to plus 2E, where E means elementary charge, charge on an electron or charge on a proton. We know that charge on an electron is equal to the charge on a proton. Okay, the only difference is that proton is a massive particle and that is why it resides within the nucleus, while electron is very light and that is why it revolves around the nucleus. Okay, dear students, now we come towards its solution. We know that electric potential energy of 2 point charges Q1 and Q2 separated by a distance r is given by U equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 over r, equation A. This equation is our fundamental equation for the purpose of solving this problem. We will just put values in this equation and get our desired result. Okay, dear students, in the first part of this problem we have to find r while u is given. What is u? U is the initial kinetic energy of alpha particle, which has been given as 0.500 million electron volt. Okay, while in the part B, second part, R is given as 0.300 300 femtometer. Okay, in part B, R is given as 300 femtometer, while we have to find initial speed. Okay, so now dear students, we know that vacuum permittivity epsilon naught is approximately equal to 8.85 into 10 raised to the power minus 12 F dot M inverse. Here F does not mean femto, here F means farad. farad per meter. Okay, vacuum permittivity epsilon naught is approximately equal to 8.85 into 10 raised to the power minus 12 farads per meter. This implies that 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught becomes alternatively equal to 9 into 10 raised to the power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square. Okay, dear students, wherever this constant appears 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught, we directly put its value as 9 into 10 raised to the power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square. However, if we do not remember this value and we remember the value of epsilon naught, that is vacuum permittivity 8.85 into 10 raised to the power minus 12 farad per meter, then we can also calculate the value of this constant, because 1 over 4 is constant, pi is also constant, 22 by 7, which is approximately equal to 3.14, and epsilon naught is equal to 8.85 into 10 raised to the power minus 12 farads per meter. Now, dear students, let Q1, we take Q1 for alpha particle and Q2 for gold nucleus. Okay, let Q1 alpha particle is equal to 2 into E, where E is elementary charge, that is charge on an electron or charge on a proton. Okay, similarly Q2 we take Q2 for gold nucleus, in which there are 79 protons or 79 electrons. That is why its charge, for the purpose of charge on gold nucleus, we will take charge as 79E, where E is elementary charge, charge on an electron or charge on a proton, and its value is 1.602 into 10 raised to the power minus 19 coulomb. Okay, so Q1, Q2 have been decided. Okay, now U is equal to initial kinetic energy of the alpha particle, which is given as equal to 0.500 million electron volt. This becomes equal to 0.500 into 1.602 into 10 raised to the power minus 13 joule. What we have done, we have simply converted kinetic energy from million electron volt to joule. So this alternatively becomes equal to 0.801 into 10 raised to the power minus 13 joule. Okay, and we know that joule is equal to kilogram meter square per second square, so it will alternatively become as 0.801 into 10 raised to the power minus 13 kilogram meter square per second square. What is this? This is the initial kinetic energy of alpha particle, which was given in terms of million electron volt. Okay, and we have converted it into joule. Okay, hence equation A, which is our fundamental equation for the purpose of solution of this problem, hence equation A takes the form as 0.801 into 10 raised to the power minus 13 kilogram into meter square per second square. What we have done, we have just put the value of U, okay, is equal to 9 into 10 raised to the power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square. What is this? This is the value of 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught, okay, into value of Q1, that is 2E, and value of Q2, that is 79E over R, which is yet to be determined. Okay, we have to calculate R. In the next step, we have taken R on the left hand side of the equation, and the value of U has been shifted to the right side of the equality, and hence R has taken the form as this, which is being shown. Okay, in the next step, we have simply multiplied 2 with 79, which has become 158, and E into E has become E square. Okay, simple simplification, no rocket science, no complex step. Okay, In the next step, dear students, we have put the value of E. Okay, rather we have taken square of that value. Okay, because E has value 10 to power minus 19. When its square will be taken, then 10 to power minus 38. Okay, so, and nothing else. This is just simplification. Okay, when we calculate this, we get R equal to 4555.37 into 10 raised to the power minus 16 meter. Okay, but dear students, as you know, 10 raised to the power minus 16 is not very much important for us. Okay, for us 10 raised to the power minus 3 is important, minus 6 is important, minus 9 is important, minus 12 is important, and similarly minus 15 is important, because minus 15 is termed as femto. Okay, so in the next step, instead of 4555.37, we have replaced it with 455.537, and then 10 raised to the power minus 16 will be changed as 10 raised to the power minus 15. Okay, why have we done so? We have done so because it will be converted into femtometer. Okay, so in this way the value of R has become equal to 455.537 femtometer. We can approximately write it as equal to 455 femtometer. 0.537 is just unnecessary. Okay, but it is not incorrect. Okay, now we come towards part B. We know that mass of alpha particle is equal to 6.6645 into 10 raised to the power minus 27 kilogram. Okay, we do not need to remember this value. It can be taken from any table of physical constants. Okay, again using our fundamental equation A, which is as given. Okay, in this equation we will put R equal to 300 femtometer, which is given in part B of this problem, and we will put U equal to initial kinetic energy, which will be equal to half mass of alpha particle into Vi square. Okay, in equation A we will put these values in equation A, then we will get the result. Half mass of alpha particle into Vi square is equal to 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught Q1 Q2 over 300 femtometer. This implies that half 6.645 into 10 raised to the power minus 27 kg into Vi square is equal to 9 into 10 raised to the power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square into Q1 Q2 over 300 femtometer. What we have done, we have put the value of 1 over 4 pi epsilon naught, which is equal to 9 into 10 raised to the power 9 Newton meter square per coulomb square. Okay, in the next step we have just simplified, nothing else, just simplification. This implies that Vi square becomes alternatively equal to 0.00902935 into 10 to power 36 meter cube second minus 2, that is per second square per coulomb square into Q1 Q2 femtometer inverse per femtometer. Okay, now we have put this taken the same value of Vi square equal to 0.00902935 into 10 raised to power 36 meter cube per second square per coulomb square Q1 Q2 per femtometer inverse. This implies that Vi square becomes alternatively equal to the so. Simple, just simplification. Okay, just simplification. In the fourth step, what we have done, we have put the value of Q1 and Q2. Okay, in the next step, dear students, you have seen that coulomb square will be cancelled with minus 2, and nothing else, just simplification. In the next step, we have removed 10 raised to the power 4, and in place of 10 raised to the power 4, we have changed 365 to 18946.5 as 365 to 18946.5 meter square per second square, and hence in the next step we have taken under root on both sides, and in this way we have got the final result, which is the initial speed vi, which becomes equal to 6.043 into 10 raised to the power 6 meter per second. This is the solution of our part B. Okay, now we come towards the reference from where this problem has been chosen. Reference book is Physics for Scientists and Engineers with Modern Physics. Authors are Raymond A. Survey, John W. Jude J. R. Publisher is Sungage, and its 9th edition 2014 has been adopted. Its chapter number 44, Nuclear Physics, is our concerned chapter, and this problem has been enumerated as exercise number 44.3 of this book, and this is the end of our